Welcome back to consecutive day 685 of a Diary of a Runpreneur. Please remember that this vlog is part of the Runpreneur Challenge, which is my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. So find out more about the challenge, how you can support it, check the links in the comments below. Do subscribe to the channel and give this a share, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise. Thanks for your support, and let's get started. So, consecutive day 685 of a Diary of a Runpreneur. Yeah, 2 weeks out to the big 700. So that is it's a big milestone. Yeah, looking forward to that one. And then I'm only a month away from the big 2-year milestone, which is an even bigger one. So yeah, and it's these are milestones that I'm looking forward to, as I look forward to any milestone, but particularly so is that running is more enjoyable. I mean, I'm not feeling it tonight as much. I've been doing heavy lifting at IKEA all day, bringing back numerous bits and pieces that I have to try and assemble in the house and create fitted wardrobes out of, etc., as I've been discussing recently. So I'm a bit tired and jaded. It's a good hour and 20 minutes each way drive as well. So I'm a little bit drained today, and yeah, my energy levels aren't quite where I'd like them to be, but it's still nice. I'm still in my best. You know, it's the weather, it's about 15 degrees, the sun is setting, it's still just a nice environment to run in. So that's what I mean by looking forward to these milestones. When you do milestones in the winter and it's cold, freezing conditions, it can be quite demoralising, and you know, milestones just seem like something in the distance that you just realise how much blood, sweat and tears and graft you've got to put through to get to them. I don't feel like that at the moment. I feel like I'm coasting, because running is actually quite a nice experience in the spring months. So yeah, that's what I'm in quite a good place running wise. I've done the dark days of winter now, and yeah, I like spring, summer and autumn, which are always a good seasons to be running in from my perspective. So not a lot to report from a business perspective, other than one of the sales guys has secured another couple of sales over the weekend, so contracts and invoice went out yesterday. I don't normally work, but when it's, you know, it's potentially going to bring in, you know, almost 10 grand in fees, I don't have a problem doing 5 to 10 minutes worth of work. So clearly I got those out. Hopefully they'll come in over the weekend, or certainly by Tuesday. So so that's it from the business perspective. I have switched off. It is really enjoyable not worrying about work. We've got a really big week next week, which I'm excited for, but I'm in no rush to get to, which is always a good place to be. From a personal perspective, it's been a cool day today. My two boys wanted to get their hair cut at the barbers. Now, they've been so accustomed to, as many children I'm sure will be in the same boat, being so accustomed to lockdown haircuts. You know, when that first lockdown sprung and kids' hair was going AWOL and manic, needed to be tidied up. You know, the number of mothers and fathers that were doing YouTube tutorials on how to cut hair. And I'll happily gladly admit it, I've had my fair share of lockdown haircuts as well, and there's been a fair few accidents for me and my boys, as my wife, bless her, has butchered us. But so yeah, my eldest, who's been struggling with long COVID, he really wanted to get a haircut at the barbers. So I said, he's got his phone now, so I said, go on, ring up, book it, and then we'll all go together. So bless him, it's quite a, you know, he's got his own phone, but he's not used to arranging things, you know, himself, since he's been through long COVID. So, but he managed to arrange an appointment this morning for 8:30, and me, James and Leo went and had our haircuts, and they all got to pick what they wanted. And Leo wanted to be like some character in some program or something that he watches, so it's kind of cool stylish haircut. My youngest, James, he wanted a mohawk, believe it or not. So yeah, we had to squash that pretty quick by distracting him and saying, you know, he needs to look like more like Cristiano Ronaldo's children. So he's got this this style where he's got this line in the side. It's not, it's not a classless one. It actually looks like a bit of a parting, so it actually looks quite good. And yeah, he's happy as well. I just went for the bog standard, cut away as many of the greys as you can, and make me look a little bit better, a little bit younger. So that was it. But it's just a nice experience for my eldest to want to do that when, socially he's been in a place of fear and a lack of confidence, and just little things like that, which so many of us take for granted. Booking a hair appointment is another step forward for him as he's coming through his recovery from long COVID. So long may that continue. And yeah, gearing up for Easter. So Easter Sunday is the first. It's normally a day that my mother-in-law would have the whole family around, but she had COVID. Her and my father-in-law had COVID. They're just all clear now, so they're finally tested negative. But yeah, Kira's kindly offered to do Easter dinner, and there's about 16 of us, so it's a good number to cook for. So it's certainly going to test the facilities of our new house. I will be helping as well as much as I can, but to be fair, she actually wants me to do more DIY projects tomorrow as opposed to cooking. So I'll do as I'm told, basically. But yeah, looking forward to Easter Sunday. It wasn't so long ago that we were all locked down and big family gatherings were not possible. So we're going to thoroughly enjoy this, and also added the fact we're in our new house, it's going to be super cool. So that's it for me today. As always, please remember that this vlog is part of the Runpreneur Challenge, which is my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultramarathon. Find out about the challenge, how you can support it, check the links in the comments below. Do subscribe to the channel and give it a share. As the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise. And I've launched a campaign called Caffeine for Kevin. So if you want to support me sustainably, if you can donate me the price of a cup of coffee once a month, it could be a cheap cup of coffee for £1, or a slightly more expensive one for maybe £2 or £5. But this is a long challenge, and just £1 a month will equate to about £120 over the course of the whole challenge. So that's a life-changing sum of money to a child who needs it. Obviously £2, £240, £5 is going to be closer to 500. So just those small little amounts, and metaphorically speaking, I will never get to drink that cup of coffee that you're kindly donating, because all the proceeds will go to the charities we support, but it will still give me that caffeine boost, seeing that money coming in every single month. Just give me that boost to keep running, so it will still have the desired effect. Anyway, thank you for your support as always. Stay positive, stay happy. I'll see you again tomorrow.